What up, safety crew? And welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we're playing a game I've been looking forward to for a long time. It's called Beat the Street. The objective is to get where we're going safely, but it's not as easy as it sounds. We've got to avoid cars and trucks out on the road along the way. So it's us versus giant metal machines. Get it? Got it? Good. Okay, let's do this. So we start off with our daily challenges. We've got to earn our badges to become a safe routes hero. Let's dive into it. We have to be aware of crossing dangers when we're trying to get where we're going. We can't complete the objective if we don't arrive alive. Check it out. Pedestrian crashes are one of the leading causes of injury-related deaths. That's real life, it's no game, so we gotta take it seriously. So, how much distance does a car need to stop? Got any guesses? Let's spawn in and find out. If a car is driving along at 20 miles per hour, like in your neighborhood, it needs 3 car lengths to come to complete stop. Too bad there's no real-life double jump.
Now let's pick up the pace. If that same car is driving at 40 miles per hour, think a busy street by the grocery store. It needs 6 car lengths to come to a stop. There's definitely no dodging that. And finally, if that car's driving at 60 miles per hour, like on a highway or freeway, it needs 12 car lengths to stop. I don't even have that many fingers. If we're in its way, and we're any closer than that, it could be game over. All right, we got a badge. Now we know some of the crossing dangers, so we gotta remember them when we're out there in the real world. Let's cut to a clip showing what emergency responders in our state have to say about it.
My name is Eric Anderson with West Jordan Fire Department.
My name's Sam Pasqua. I'm a firefighter paramedic with West Jordan Fire Department.
When dealing with the pediatric calls or calls with kids, they tend to be a lot more nerve-wracking.
A lot of the injuries that we see when kids get hit by cars can be lifelong injuries that change what they do, and sometimes they may never be able to walk or do day-to-day activities that they're used to doing ever again. In worst case scenario, they can be fatal and it'll kill them.
The hard part about dealing with kids is they come in different sizes. So one size does not fit all. So we have to have special equipment to be able to treat these kids.
We can help splint their legs and their arms. We've got tubes and devices that we can use to help them breathe. So one of the biggest tools we have is an ambulance. That's got lights and sirens on it, and the biggest thing is that we can move traffic and get people to the hospital very quickly and efficiently.
Now remember, accident scenes are really scary, but we're there to help you, and we're wanting you to make the right choices so we don't have to come help you in these situations. One time we got a call at night, and we were called to an individual who was hit by a tracks train. And what had happened is that individual was watching his phone. He had ear pods in, and he wasn't paying any attention. And he crossed the tracks when that train was coming by. And where he was initially hit, he was knocked out of his shoes. And by the time the train stopped, roughly about 60 feet, that person did not look like a person. He was unrecognizable as a person. As a kid, you often think that you're invincible. Nothing will happen to you. But the truth is, when crossing a street, people can't see you. Now remember, let's make smart decisions. Let's cross at crossing walks. Let's make sure that we wear reflective color at night.
And not being distracted by your devices, listening to music, or looking at your phone. Also be sure that when you're with your friends, you keep an eye on them, make sure that they're not distracted and that they pay attention to the signs too. Remember that life isn't a game and there's no reset button, so stay safe in the streets.
Okay, we're back in action, and it's time to talk about crossing tactics. These are the things that we can do to make sure that we cross safely every time. Whoa, check it out! We've got a chance to unlock the cross step emote. Let's see if we can master these crossing tactics and get those sweet dance moves. So, step 1, use the crosswalk. Seems simple, right? We need to look for the pedestrian sign and the painted white lines before we hit the road. Step 2, stop at the curb. We don't want to run right out into the street and be one-shotted by a moving car. Step 3, signs and signals. Always look for the signs and signals. That tells us it's okay to cross. Gotta pay attention to our heads-up display. Step 4, look the look. We're true gamers, so we need to be aware of our surroundings. Look left, look right, and then look left again before crossing. Step 5, listen up. Our ears are just as important as our eyes for spotting danger. Let's make sure our surround sound is cranked all the way up. Step 6, keep looking. When you're walking across the street, you gotta keep your eyes peeled. Stay vigilant, my friends. Booyah! Now we know the steps to do the cross step. Now let's see all the steps in action out on the battlefield. Use the crosswalk, stop the curb, check the signs and signals, look the look, listen up, almost there, and bam! We did it, fam! Safety Royale! Wanna know a great way to take an L? Jaywalking. It's the least safe way to cross the street since the invention of walking. When you cross the street where you're not supposed to, you could lose the game. To stay safe, you need to find a crosswalk whenever you cross the street. And Shazam! The crossing tactics badge is in the bag. We're moving up that leaderboard. On to the next one, crossing focus. Gotta make sure our mental game's on point as well. Uh-oh, the sidewalk ghosted us. What do we do? Well, backtrack to the nearest crosswalk and find another route. If there isn't one, we always walk towards traffic, stay as far away from the road as we can, and be extra careful. We have to treat driveways like we would any street. Check to make sure there are no cars pulling in or out before moving forward. Dudes and dudettes, how can we possibly stay safe if we're not paying attention while we're walking? That's a classic noob move. Playing near the street? There's no respawning when we play that game. Not gonna do it. The most important thing when we're trying to beat the street? Using our heads. We gotta think ahead and use common sense, yo. Boom! We just ranked up with another badge. Crossing focus is in our loadout. Next up, the right skins. Time to armor up, people. All hail the mighty helmet. We need to protect our brains while riding our bikes. It can give us an extra life. Sometimes, Mother Nature goes rogue. We need to make sure we have the right gear when the weather's bad. Bling bling! We wear shiny bright gear so we can be seen out there. That means making sure we have reflective material on things like backpacks, jackets, bracelets, shoes, even our bikes. Here we go, let's put it into play. When the weather's bad or it's dark out, what are we gonna do? Gear up! Get that reflective clothing on to get across the street. Almost there. That's another safety royale! Yeah! Yes! Woo woo! One more badge on our trophy shelf. We're nearing the home stretch. Oh, this is it. This is the last badge of the bunch. The Safe Routes hero. When we're walking, we always help our crew. Friends don't let friends be derps when we're crossing. Let's see how a real-world role model keeps her squad safe out there.
Now that I'm getting older, I have more responsibilities. It's up to me to help teach my little sister to be safe near streets. I always show her how to look both ways and what the signs mean. We listen for cars and make eye contact with the drivers to make sure it's safe before crossing. My friends and I count on each other to watch out for cars. We remind each other not to goof around when we're in crosswalks and to put our distractions away when we're near traffic. No one's perfect, so we all try to help keep each other safe. It's up to older kids like us to set a good example, use common sense, and take responsibility to help younger kids. You just have to remember, being smart in your streets makes you a hero.
Woohoo! We win! We got it all! Crossing dangers, crossing tactics, crossing focus, the right skins, and we are officially Safe Routes heroes. Yes! Now get out there and get safe. Thanks for watching, and remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications, safety crew. GG, and I'm out.